We should go over ground rules first,
Roll
and then backstory.
real quick. I need to ask Matt which maneuver is for the tactically minded trait of his chiss traits.
The return fire is.
The return fire. Okay.
Whenever somebody misses him with a ranged attack, he can use his reaction back.
Yep. That's what it is.
I declare shenanigans.
And I never got back to the language yet.
Banana schlong.
What's that?
Belongings.
You bags. I just saw what you all rolled. Fluffy.
Well,
Yeah.
stop it.
Fluffy doesn't have much with that.
What do you expect? It was a hut.
All girth.
He had an ending, not a doubt.
Yeah, I'm hearing everybody. You are all starting at a level 3, and we will be using milestone points to level up. There will be several opportunities to level up during the first part of this adventure. Additionally, the GMs will offer inspiration points at our discretion, though you may make an argument for yourself or for someone else if you feel it warranted and that we missed an opportunity. This does not guarantee that we will agree with you, though, but you might as well try. Inspiration points can be used to give yourself advantage on an attack roll, saving roll, or ability check, but you must decide to use it before you make the roll. They may also be given away to another player if you so choose. Caleb has graciously volunteered to take over the responsibility of doing the weekly recaps. Thank you, Caleb. The introduction/description to many of the maps will be pre-recorded. I tell you this because there will be no point in trying to stop me to ask a question or something like that. If you have any questions regarding the map, we will answer them after the description, or of course we can just play the description again if necessary. All right, here's a new one. I discussed this with Caleb, he's on board, but so nat ones will result in you rolling a roll table as usual. However, I want to try something new if you guys are willing to try it. Basically, I want to try to introduce a risk versus reward system into nat ones. So if accepted, this will be referred to as the Dawn roll. If you roll a nat 1, you will use the roll table to see what happens, but you can try your luck with a double or nothing, hereby referred to as the Dawn roll. If you decide to try that, you have to roll a d20. If you roll 14 or higher, we will ignore the nat 1 itself. You will still miss the intended target, but nothing bad happens. We will replace the 1 that was rolled with a 2. Essentially, we'll double your roll so that you rolled a 2. However, if you roll a 13 or less, you miss the target, of course. You do whatever the roll table says, and you roll a number of hit die equal to half your level, taking true damage of the amount rolled. And I'll figure out how to flavor it to make sense. So you don't have to do it, but if you decide to do it, you could theoretically avoid a nat 1. So it's a risk versus reward. I don't know if you guys like that idea or not, but I wanted to try to do something a little different.
Make you all gamblers.
The only thing I want to ask is that only on attack rolls?
Well, you only roll the roll table on attack roll.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was asking. There's not one
So
in general.
I guess that is a good question.
That is a good question.
Is it nat ones in general that we can do that with, even though we're not rolling the roll table on it?
Well, since the punishment is taking hit points, is there a logical way if you roll a nat 1 on some kind of saving throw or
like if
Well,
we're in a
what they have to do is-
charismatic encounter or something
Right.
like that, and I'm like, oh, I hit a nat 1. It doesn't make sense. The guy punches you in the face for talking.
Yeah, because I mean, usually nat ones only work on attack rolls. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
Or on the,
Well,
just making sure.
let's keep it on just the tackles. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Rolling that one on an ability check or something like that, you'll just fail. Does that make sense? I'll post this too, so you guys can read it. But does that make sense, Matt Taze?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Caleb understands it because I already went over it with him a week ago or so. Okay, so our sincere hope is that you enjoy yourself and you will enjoy your characters and that you enjoy watching us make fools of ourselves. And we hope you have as much fun playing this adventure as Katrina and I plan to have running it. So, welcome to Echoes of Destiny, Act 1 Reflections.
You didn't go over splitting the party.
They can do whatever they want. Katrina doesn't want you to
Suck.
split the party.
I don't think
I'm
we're
leaving.
capable of handling the logistics.
Fortunately, there's only 3 of you, so I'm not sure how you're going to. 2 of you will be carrying your dead brothers around. The rat ghouls are going to get real fast.
I'm going back to Kashyyyk.
Sorry.
Do I have any? It's recording.
Did you say Tate? You want me to start, Keith?
That's fine.
Oh, I thought you said my name. I can start though. I
No,
don't care.
I didn't say anyone's name.
Okay. I can just go first. So, I'm the youngest at 28.
No, you're not the youngest then.
Corey the youngest now?
No.
Then?
You are the young.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I'm
Corey-
28.
Corey and
Oh yeah, I'm
Matt.
35 now.
Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Bye, Sarah. I'm muted.
And my personality traits are giving up is never an option for me. My ideal is heroism. I'm dedicated to helping people in need. My adventuring party means the world to me. Waiting around makes me antsy. I'd rather do something stupid than do nothing at all. 5'10", 180 pounds. Black hair, red eyes, blue skin. He's a slender hooded figure. Ramsey was the youngest of his brothers. He loves wildlife and nature. He's always been strongly attuned to the force from a very young age. He's a natural feel for repairing things and is always the first one there and last one to leave when someone needs help. Growing up as a farmer and helping other farmers, he grew to become accustomed to the scythe and learned to eventually create his own at will using the force energy he can control. Having older brothers definitely made him no wimp. He only spent about 2 years, okay, that changed though, 10 years away from his family to his age. However, the Wookiees on Kashyyyk taught him a lot more than he could have imagined about nature. He was sad to leave there, but there are other planets and adventures to learn from and more people to help.
Okay.
And I'm a counselor.
Consular.
That's about it. Is there anything else?
No, I don't think so. I don't know how much Matt has got written for us. He said he got some. But...
Caleb, why don't you go? I'm almost.
Really?
Go ahead, Caleb. You got this, bro.
Okay, I'll read the backstory first, and then I'll go over my character. I grew up in a rather large family of 5 brothers. We have an awesome childhood living on Schlong Island, which is located on the oceanic planet of Sembla. Our father, Hugo, half human, half Drathos, teaches us how to farm oysters, pearls, in the temperate waters of the planet. This is our livelihood and affords us the freedom and independence that the native species of Verk believe in. Our mother, Zaetha, a half human, half Chiss, teaches us manners and self-respect, and emphasizes the honesty that the Verk culture relies on. We enjoy making friends and being on a peaceful world. Since Verks always move around, I never make any long-lasting friendships or relationships. I used to tag along with Uncle Pogo to deliver shipments to the spaceport. After my crush left, Twi'lek named Sarah Lynn, I help you guys load up the speeder, but I never go with you to unload, much to the disappointment of our parents, as they viewed it as slacking off and not putting responsibility above personal feelings. My brothers and I all have unique relationships and the things we enjoy doing together. As a group, we are mischievous but respectful and never want to taint our family name. Thong Shlong. Howie and I go to the volcanic islands and play and wrestle together. He tries to help me improve, even though he makes fun of me while doing so. Jake and I often sneak out at night and explore a dense tropical forest that surrounds our home. He always pushes me to go further and try harder, and I have him to thank for my love of adventure and the great outdoors. Bernie and I take the speeder down to the ruins near the equator, and we search around for different artifacts and ancient weapons. My youngest brother Ramsey and I go hang out together and talk while skipping rocks across different waters near our home. We usually come back with sore arms. Once our dad retires from farming and no longer needs our help, we all go our separate ways on the same day to Drashi Spaceport. I start my journey heading out from Drashi Spaceport and catch a ride to Raxus Prime, a junk planet. None of you hear from me for about a year and a half while I'm here. When I finally do get off the planet, I contact you all, and I give you the impression that I disliked my time there very much. I make my way to the planet Vos for about 2 years, and then I head to Ossus. During these years, when we calm each other, I would let you know that I joined an order that searched for and protects ancient artifacts. I get sent out from the monastery to verify reports and search for things. Sometimes I complain about my headaches, and I have taken up writing poetry. Even though I know it's bad, I still do it to try to keep my mind at ease. I haven't shared any with you. Well, I've been on Ossus for 5 years or so.
Do you have an example of your poetry?
I do. You wait.
I'm kidding. No.
I can give you one example. Second.
Of his bad.
Yep.
The greatest character right here.
You want to do yourself?
You give me just one moment.
I am but a man, a son of the sea, born on Schlong Island, on Simba's knee, living life, making my mark with my poetry that's sharp like a shark.
So,
I mean,
Shocks,
honestly, I've heard worse poetry. That's what's funny.
Shocks is a half human, half Drathos monk that focuses on ranged weapons. My personality trait is I enjoy being out in nature. Poor weather never sours my mood. My ideal is aspiration. I'm determined to make something of myself. My bond is I'm fiercely loyal to those with whom I work. And my flaw is I write exceptionally bad poetry and recite it at inopportune times.
I hope that makes its way into gameplay.
Oh, it will. Feel this? I've been working on that.
Coos.
Oh, don't even start it. Do some cues.
There you go. I already know Matt's backstory.
Oh, yeah?
Fought crime for 10 years. Came back.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
My My backstory is hi, my name's Harry von Schloll. I was raised in a very loving household, two parents and kids, one of which being my twin brother. My father owned an oyster farm. We would set traps at the bottom seafloor. It was so amazing to be able to grow up working with my family. But my father had to retire, and we all ended up our separate ways when I was 25. And it all went down the moment I left. I went to the planet of Darkmoor and found an ancient scarab that was said to hold powers of the dark side. I was told it was my duty now to protect the scarab from getting into the wrong hands. So I hid it in a place only I will be able to find it. No one in the galaxy knows where I'm keeping it, but I always know if someone gets close. People have heard stories of me knowing where the scarab is, so I've been trying to survive on the run. I have had to survive in many different terrains and cultures. Slept with wild beasts in the forest of. You guys are like this. I slept with the wild beasts in the forest of Coruscant, with the creatures in the swamps of Dagobah, in the deserts of Tatooine, and many other places. On the run from what you ask? How about pirates and bounty hunters? Just about any other power hungry organization. So I have seen many things in my time. Now I'm heading back home to see my family. I know I'll always be safe with them around. We all have our strengths in different areas, even though sometimes they are annoying with their strengths. When we work together, it's a beautiful and unstoppable force. We are the Von Schlongs.
It's a, it's a. That's like your family motto. Or something. That's how you guys say hello to each other. Oh man.
The Doyle rule.
Fluffy was.
All right, Micah, your turn.
What's up, guys?
All right, let's see.
My character is full chest with ranged weapons, and my personality trait is I don't talk about the things that torment me, and rather words with my curse. Fury, or my ideal is fury. I kill monsters to make the world a safer place and to exercise my own demons. Bond is my torment, drove away the person I love. I strive to win back the love I lost. In my flaws, I feel no compassion for the dead, lucky ones.
You feel
No
no
compassion
compassion?
to what?
No compassion for the dead because they're the lucky ones.
The dead are the lucky ones.
So who's the love that you're trying to win back? Would we know?
No.
No.
Would
You guys
Katrina?
No,
can ask each other.
Okay.
you guys would not
Love of this.
your
So
journey.
I guess let me ask you this, and because we kind of calmed each other over the 10 years and called each other and talked to each other. What would we know about you and you?
I was not calmed.
What?
I was in the jungles of Kashyyyk.
For 10 years we didn't hear from you and we didn't come to look
You can write me letters.
for you. Okay. Wrote you letters.
That works.
What would you have wrote back?
Well, what would you have wrote me?
Exactly what I said in my backstory. Like I got
Like letters.
went
during
to
the week?
Raxus Prime. I was there, but I didn't have contact with him for like a year and a half. But I did I hated it there, and I got out of there as soon as.
I said in my backstory I really liked it. You heard that? I like animals, so I worked with animals, and I also helped other farmers with site. That's
Okay. Matt,
Yes.
what would we know about you?
Well, you would probably know that I had some kind of love. You don't know who it is, though.
Okay.
Nothing serious then.
Do what?
Nothing serious then.
I didn't want
Well, I mean,
to
it's pretty
share.
serious.
I'm just kidding with you because you didn't share.
Would you have ever told them about the scarab?
No, I would not have told him about the scare.
Uh,
Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
well, that's good.
Everyone else in the galaxy knows.
Yeah, everybody else knows but us.
It better be the first thing out of your mouth,
All
mister.
the pirates and Vikings and warlords and
I'm a Will's mom. I don't have to.
It was more. Again, I don't scare things that hurt me. That's my personality.
Okay.
Because I don't want to put the burden on others.
Well,
All right.
I've got the first part of this introduction. Bear with me here.
Is pro Wookiee.
There's some storytelling. And then we'll get into a little bit of role play, and then it has a fun thing for you.
You're still really echoey.
Everybody is.
Can
I
you
know.
guys mute yourself while I read?
Heck yeah.
Are they already muted? Is that what they're saying? Okay.
You're not echoey
Am I
anymore.
echoing?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so
good.
all right. You could have muted yourself while Matt was reading. All right. Your father is very ill. Come quickly. That is all that the message from your uncle said. You have quickly gathered a few essential items and booked passage back to Simbla. An unsettling feeling comes across you as the ship jumps to hyperspace. I haven't seen Dad for almost a decade, you think to yourself, or my brothers for that matter. Although you have kept in contact sporadically with your brothers over the last decade, and you look forward to seeing them, you had hoped it would be under better circumstances. I hope they all got the message. Will they make it home in time? Will I? 2 galactic days later, as your transport ship passes by the 2 of Simbla's moons, your nervousness abates as you steel your mind for the task ahead. The ship lands at Drashi Spaceport and you depart. As you head to hangar 1138 to meet your uncle and your brothers, you take a deep breath of Simblan air. There may be other, more interesting places in the galaxy, but none of them have air as nice as Simbla. I wonder if Uncle Pogo still has his old shuttle, you say to no one in particular as you navigate the streets of the bustling spaceport. What did he used to call that thing? Blue Girl? Bluey? Something like that. You think back on the good times you had with your uncle as a child. He was always around, and I do mean always. Uncle Pogo never cared to travel himself. He seemed content to just deliver the oysters and pearls your family farmed, as well as playing taxi for the Burt community in general. He made his whole living flying produce and people around the planet. As far as you were aware, he had never traveled past the 4th moon of Simbla. Maybe his ship wouldn't make it any further than that, you say to yourself with a quick laugh. As you step into the hangar, you see your uncle as he is fueling up his shuttle. He has always taken pride in his baby, and you can see that nothing has changed there. It looks cleaner and in better shape than you remember, and it still has the distinctive light blue paint job with the red tips on each of the Lambda Class T9 shuttle's 3 wings. He's wiping down one of the exhaust manifolds when he sees you. Good timing, he yells out. You're the last one. Your brothers just got here a few minutes ago and are already on board. As you head for the ramp, your uncle shakes his head no, and he says, Come on. You remember the rules. No weapons on board Old Blue. You can put your equipment in the storage compartment on the right side of the ship. After stashing your stuff, you take a deep breath and turn towards the entrance ramp. As you walk up the ramp, a feeling of warmth and familiarity wash over you as you see your brothers. Any uneasiness you were feeling vanishes. You were not expecting to feel so comfortable so quickly. It's a welcome surprise. A moment later, your uncle follows you up the boarding ramp, gives you a quick hug, and looks back and forth at you and your brothers. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, he says grimly, but your father passed away last night in his sleep. He begins to tear up a little. Hugo loved you all, and he'd be glad to see you all together again. He walks past you and stops at the entrance to the cockpit, resting his hand on the Durablast door as if to steady himself. Your mom needs you now. Let's get you guys home. He opens the door and steps through. A couple of you will need to sit up here with me. We have a small load of fragile cargo that I have to store back there. Besides, it's more comfortable up here anyways. Okay, so now you guys have to make your first decision. How do you want to do this, Katrina? A couple people get to sit up front. A couple of you have to stay in the cargo bay. We're still in theater of the mind. You're
You're
muted.
still muted.
We didn't bother to make the interior of the ship.
I could do the cargo bay.
For the record, for our purposes here, Corey, or whatever, what are their names? Bernard,
Jake and Bernie.
Bernie and
I
what?
don't know that his name is Jake. I just used it as a placeholder.
Oh, okay.
Corey and Bernie are with you guys. They're just going to be quiet for a while, I guess.
Well, they'll
Okay.
sit in the cargo.
All right, that's fine. So Ramsey and Howie are sitting up front, and then Shocks, Corey, and Bernie are in the cargo hold. Okay, I'll do better once we actually have a map up and I can see your guys' names.
Fast can I get to 17? Green.
Okay, so from here,
Do you want to let them role play a little bit before we move on?
I mean, yeah, if you guys want to talk a little bit, but I was originally going to post this on Discord, but Katrina didn't want me to. She's like, no one will read that. I feel like you guys would have been better at role playing, running into each other, or not running into each other, reuniting after 10 years in chat, though.
There'll be plenty of time.
I mean, I can give you the first.
When Shocks would get there, he would go up the ramp and give everybody a hug.
Yeah.
When he gave me a hug, like, just wrestle with him a little bit, just kind of playing around, not really throwing him on the ground or anything.
Ramsey would ask why we were told last second when he was sick.
It was an accident.
That's what Pogo says?
It was an accident. Hang on.
It was an accident that he got sick.
Keith, did you say sick?
I said your father is very ill. Come quickly. Yes, that's how it started. You've known that for
Yes,
6 months.
fine.
Come on, Pogo. How'd it happen?
Do you want me to talk?
I don't remember what. Did you have something?
I'm just gonna say that we're gonna let your wait until your mother tells you. Pogo doesn't want to talk about it.
Can I do an insight roll?
To see if he's hiding something from you?
Yeah.
Well, yes, he just doesn't want to talk about it, but you can roll.
They're about to use their mind trick here to make Pogo tell them. Wow, a 23. You can tell he's hiding something.
Okay.
What are you hiding, Uncle Pogo?
Something.
It'd be easier for your mom to talk about it.
Mm. This is gonna make me.
I'll get you home as quickly as I can.
I'm extremely suspicious now. So I'm gonna
Of your uncle?
uh, of the situation, not of my uncle.
Okay.
Because unless have I had shady dealings with my uncle in the past? I was assuming that we had not. Okay,
No,
so
you have
no,
a good relationship with your uncle. You
no.
sense
Shocks
pain.
would not be suspicious of him, but of the situation.
Yes, you can sense that Pogo's in a lot of pain, and he doesn't want to break down, and so he's just pushing all of that aside and focusing on getting you guys home.
So Shocks is gonna turn to Ramsey and Howie and
Oh, that's a little weird.
then I'll go take my place in the cargo bay.
All right. Do we have anything else?
Ramsey's gonna get in his seat.
Buckle up. Actually, I think I actually say that in the original. So Katrina will probably try to come here, but I have done the math a couple times, so it's gonna take about 10 hours to get from the spaceport to your childhood home. That's plenty. 10 real-time hours every painstaking minute.
You're gonna do like 24, where it's like all in real time.
Yes, 10 hours in real time. So you guys better role play a lot. This is called role play the campaign. They're not even listening to me.
Well, we're listening.
I know you're listening. Matt's over there going, "Oh, I quit."
What happened?
Not my
No,
thing.
I said
Steve is teasing you guys.
I'm teasing you guys. I said it's going to take about 10 hours to get from the spaceport to your childhood home. From where Old Blue is done
Your island.
to your
10
town.
hours.
And then I jokingly said we're going to do it in real time. And that's why I was like, Matt's going to quit. All right, I'm going to go through the next part here, and then so that is done. All right, are we ready? Actually get to some gameplay here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The shuttle lifts off from the ground a few meters, and the hangar bay doors grind open. Pogo glides the craft out onto the launch pad and says, "Last call for seatbelts. Old Blue's a fast lady." The shuttle flies up vertically a few hundred meters, then lurches forward with surprising speed and grace. It is clear that even though the shuttle has aged, Pogo still keeps it in good working order. As the shuttle cruises high over Simla, you look down and admire the large blue ocean spotted with little islands that seem to pop up out of nowhere on the horizon ahead of you, and then disappear behind you just as quickly. Was there a question? Okay.
Nope.
I wonder if anybody has ever traveled to all of them, you think to yourself. The shuttle begins to shake. Well, this is where I had added something, so let me try to paraphrase what it was. After a couple hours of uneventful flying and talking between the six of you, your the five brothers and Uncle Pogo, you look out and you notice that it's mostly just ocean. The little spots of land seem to have disappeared. And Pogo says something to the effect of, and I don't remember, so bear with me, that you have entered the hydratic zone. I can't remember exactly what I called it. And you're about halfway there now. but it's a dangerous part of the trip because yeah, there's very few places to land at this point. So the shuttle begins to shake a little, and Pogo announces, "Looks like we hit some turbulence. Brace yourself." The shuttle suddenly drops about 30 meters before Pogo is able to recalibrate it and straighten it out. Suddenly, you are aware of a beeping coming from one of Pogo's fragile cargo crates. Just as you are about to question him as to what exactly his cargo is, what appears to be a redundant stabilizer coil starts sparking on the wall, and a blast of steam and smoke shoots out. The air fogs up only for a second before the onboard purifier starts to clear it out, but that is long enough for the cockpit door to slide closed and you hear a servo lock into place. Okay, so for the people in the cockpit, Pogo turns around as the door locks and then quickly whips back around in his seat. He flips a switch a couple times, but nothing seems to happen. He turns to you and says, "Well, that's not ideal. I knew I was going to regret not fixing that." He then toggles the onboard PA system and says to those in the back, "Nothing to worry about, boys. Just give us a minute." For all three of you in the cargo bay, you hear the beeping more clearly now that the ship has stabilized itself. It might be your imagination, but it seems like it has gotten louder. Back to the cockpit, Pogo turns to his left and types a few commands into the nav computer. "Doesn't look like it's suitable to land anytime soon. We may have a small problem." Give me a second here. How do I do a coin flip down here? Just a
1d2.
I know, but there's not a. I was hoping there was just a coin down here. Okay. Ramsey. All right. Ramsey, do me a favor and look this over, Pogo says as he opens a lockbox to his left and tosses you what appears to be an instruction manual. Then he toggles the microphone on again and says in a calm voice, "Hey guys, why don't you just go ahead and open that beeping crate back there, and your brothers will walk you through how to disable that a device." Katrina,
Yes.
this is your plan now.
Okay, so
I'll start with, this was supposed to be played in person last week. It would have been a little bit easier then. Go ahead, Katrina.
um I need two Discord chats. One with what, Matt and Taze, and one with Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, Corey, and Micah, but yes.
Sure.
You two will just have to promise not to
Well, I can
cheat.
we have a one for Caleb. I don't have one for Matt and Taze, and for whatever reason I have trouble adding multiple people
Oh,
into a
you need
chat.
to create.
Give me a second.
Yes.
What, Caleb?
He's doing it.
Oh, all right. Well, right when he said give me a second,
Essentially,
I went off the camera, so I didn't know if he had gotten up and walked away. Because when you go to something else in Discord, it like takes it down to just one view screen. I can't see y'all. Because I could do it on my phone, I suppose.
this will actually be timed because there's a timer on the bomb.
On the cargo.
Sure. The ticking cargo.
Beeping.
Caleb
No
will actually
pressure.
get to see pictures of the bomb, and you two will be
Device.
given a copy of the manual to disarm it.
There you go. He sent it to. I don't know where he sent it.
Okay.
Ramsey and Howard.
It's you and Matt.
Now, is this
Yeah.
locked?
Why are you guys?
Can Caleb go
I
in
had to
to
make
this
it.
other?
Oh,
Their
okay.
GM.
All right.
What?
I'm asking if this is locked for Caleb. Are we gonna
Is it
just
locked
trust
away
his?
from me?
Yeah.
No. I can try to.
I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't cheat and look at the manual yourself. Basically, you're
No.
gonna have to describe what you see to the guys, and the guys are gonna have to look up how to disarm it, and
Why
then
don't
tell
you
you
just
what to
send it to
do.
me then?
Because you're in two separate areas.
Yeah,
Okay.
you and
Well,
Matt.
I won't look. I won't look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why don't you just straight send it to me?
Huh?
Why don't you just send it?
Well, we're going to, but again, this was supposed to originally. This was supposed to be in person, so we would have just separated you guys in two different sides of the room. We like specifically came up with something we could do in person that wasn't on the laptops just for fun, and then the whole world went to heck.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't have to be a group chat or anything. You can just straight send it to me on
Well, Matt
Discord.
has to see it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we
can just
You
send it
guys
to
are
him too.
working together.
well, that's true. We could just
Yeah,
send it.
just send it to him. Send it to me.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be. They can both just open the
That's true.
file.
All right, hold on.
I left. Okay.
Well, I did it in the thing anyway. So
Oh.
yours is a PDF. Want to make sure that you guys are able to open it.
Keep talking. But he explodes.
Yep.
Oh, great. Should I start reading it now?
Yeah. Matt, can you open the manual and read it on your phone or wherever?
23 page.
It's
So well, we'll let.
Caleb. Can you see the bomb? I mean,
And
the
you
device.
guys aren't gonna look at each other's screens.
Yes. You are?
Or aren't?
You aren't. No,
Oh,
because
no.
you guys, Caleb's in the cargo bay with the bomb, and you guys are locked up front with Pogo. So Caleb's gonna have to describe what he sees. You're gonna have to flip through the manual and find the corresponding whatever.
So
When you guys are comfortable with your visuals, we can start a timer.
hang on. So let me ask: Do I have to go find this, or I got up and found it?
Yeah,
You heard the
Pogo-
ticking, and you took the cover off the box, so you can clearly see the device.
Oh,
Basically.
essentially.
What?
Right, he's the
I'm-
only one that got knocked out.
Well, then I'm telepathically going to say, bomb.
That's fine. I was gonna say there is a PA system. Pogo was using it, but if you guys want to use telepathy instead of pretending it's a PA system, that's fine. The point
I'm gonna
is,
say I'm gonna say it. Yeah, telepathic. Say, there's a bomb.
it's a device. It's precious cargo. It's fragile cargo.
Do we know it's a bomb?
It's got a timer.
Yes. Pogo
Okay.
is well, you can ask Pogo.
Yeah.
Pogo.
So Ramsey would be like, "Pogo, why is there a bomb?"
I deliver them for some people who do mining in the area. I've never had a problem before, but they
Please
did give me a
respond.
manual
There is
just
a
in
bomb.
case. So you'll be fine. Just look at the manual, guys, and do
We
that.
have 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
I'm gonna start the timer. Matt, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you have the manual up before
Yep.
I start the timer.
We'll
Did you
start
fart?
it. You should probably give them I mean, I don't know, 6, 7 minutes. Are you really gonna just give them 5?
No, I'll give him 6.
Oh,
Okay.
That's why I wanted to make
So-
sure.
so Caleb, you need to start describing it, and then they can see what you're describing and tell you like what buttons to press.
Is there any way to throw it out? Is what I would look for first.
No, because all the doors locked.
Yeah, actually, in my other
So-
description that I worked on today that I left at the office, I mentioned that the cargo bay door and the door between the
Okay.
front and back.
So-
Because of the smoke.
I would definitely at that point say we are locked in here with a bomb. It's about yay big.
Do you see wires?
I see wires. I do see
How
wires.
many?
How many?
Yep.
Well, I
Fast,
see
fast.
I see 6 wires.
All right. Is there a yellow wire?
No. There are 3 black and 3 white. There's also 4 buttons that have weird symbols on them.
Yeah,
There's a giant red button with a panel over it that says hold. And then also there is like on the edge of this thing, there's like 2 battery looking things. And then it says SND, like Sierra November Delta, with a white light, I think.
All right. We got to
And-
go through one at a time. So each one of those is a different procedure.
Well, I also have a serial number sticker. Serial number is 2P8AE9.
this is a real
2
game. Oh, sorry.
P8AE9. 8? Yes. Okay. Can I peel the serial number sticker off?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah. We didn't
But
design
can
this.
I?
Sure.
Question.
There's nothing under it.
Okay. I'm peeling it off to
Okay.
see if there's anything under it.
I need
But
a
that doesn't
strength-
matter. It's
I need a
something that
strength
Shocks would
check
do.
to see if you can peel it off. I need a sleight of hand check to see if you
No,
if it
So,
sticks.
is there a
if it's-
keypad?
stay focused.
Kind of. There's a keypad with, like, I mean, it's got 4 buttons on it, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a keypad.
Yes, that's the
That
key.
symbols?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not arrow mesh
Wires.
because we didn't
What else?
design this.
Got
There's
a-
a button.
Big red hold button. And then on the top, it has 2 batteries. Or something.
What do the symbols look like?
Well, one is like a. One is like, I don't know how to do this other than in English, guys.
That's
Yeah, that's fine.
One looks like an X. One looks like a backwards C with 2 dots above it, or backwards E with 2 dots above it. One looks like a backwards C with a dot in the middle, and one looks like a Q, but instead of the line on the side, it's straight down.
So you want to press the backwards. Well, wait. From top to bottom.
Okay, I think I get it. So you said backwards E, Q. There's a backwards C with a dot. And one looks,
Yes,
okay, I want you to hit the one with the backwards E first.
I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Q.
I hit it.
Then the
Mm-hmm.
backwards C with the dot.
I hit it.
Then the X.
I hit it.
All right, one of your modules is disarmed. You have 2 left.
All right. How many wires did you say you had?
6.
You have 6 wires.
3 black, 3 white.
What does the button say?
Hold.
What color is it? Press and immediately release.
Like, just like punch it?
All right.
Okay, I'll. But like, okay, I open the container and I press it.
All right. Second modular is disarmed. When to go?
All right, the 6 wire. You said there's no yellow wires, all black and white.
All black and white.
So I want you to cut the 4th wire.
4th wire from the top, or 4th wire from the bottom. What was serial number? 2P8889.
Cut the last wire. Well, I don't know from top to bottom.
Is there no yellow wires?
No yellow wires.
You're supposed to cut the 3rd wire.
4th, 3rd, last. What are we doing here, guys?
Third
The last
wire.
one on the bottom.
Huh? No.
You're saying 3rd?
Yeah, because there's no yellow wires, and the last digit of the serial number is odd, so it says cut 3rd wire.
Okay, 3rd wire it is.
3rd wire from the top.
Seconds.
3rd wire,
Wire from the top.
from the top.
All right, I'll cut it.
Done. You have disarmed the bomb
Do you have any
with
scissors?
20.
How did
I'm
he
sure.
cut that? I'm kidding.
He pulled it out of the wall.
So I'm going to. Give me a second. As soon as that disarms, I'm going to say this.
We are but dreamers, wanderers of space, with a heart full of wonder and a von Schlong to embrace. The mysteries of the galaxy, the secrets untold, explore every inch until you're old.
Get out of my head.
First off, all right.
Oh my God, you guys almost gave me a heart attack.
You're supposed
How
to do
much
it
time do we have left?
at 2 times. You should have done it while you were disarming the bomb.
How much time do I have?
I'll
Keep
work on that.
focusing. How many times? You had 20 seconds left.
That's not bad, considering you didn't know how to do it at all. I mean, so what that is it's a real game that we actually
Look at
downloaded
this.
to a
I
tablet.
had to deal with. You have to find the right one. This one was. I'm surprised I got the simple one so easy. That one was hard. That one was hard.
Where it generates you. I mean, you tell it how many modulars you want it to be based on the difficulty, and it will generate a bomb.
I'm glad you.
That a different one every time, and
That's
then
really cool.
you have to do what you guys did. Yeah, I mean, it's a neat little game. It's
I like it.
well, you're in luck. Katrina, are you muted? Or?
Yeah. No. I'm happy they didn't. We had a scenario where you guys blew up.
Do they hear a second beeping or not?
No.
No. Okay.
You poo-pooed multiple bombs, multiple crates.
Did you guys enjoy that? Or you don't have another one prepared, do you?
I don't.
Okay, well then never mind. We're done. Good job.
Yeah. What are you gonna say to Pogo?
What?
I'm gonna say I'm not fixing that bomb.
Pogo's going to say, "Good job, guys."
Yeah, they're expensive.
I was never worried for a minute.
Was that part of the accident that happened to our dad?
Pogo didn't pull him up with a bomb.
No, your dad doesn't know anything about my side business of helping local miners. I do that, and I ferry people all around the planet. Guys got to make a living. Make your dad retired, cut into my income too.
All right, where do we go from here?
You good? Okay. Um. You guys will be to a map soon, and then this won't be as frequent. There's a lot of dialogue to be used.
Yeah, it's not all like this.
Can we do potty break?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, we can.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay. So let's see. You guys somehow managed to disarm the bomb. I mean, the device. The device is no longer beeping. Good job. I don't know what you're worried about.
The mining equipment.
Yeah, it's just simple mining equipment. I don't know what they're discussing. They're like, he's like, this is how much I hate Keith. This is how much you hate Keith. Right, so see how much. Let me just, rather than doing that, let me just turn the screen off. It less strain on the camera. All right. So several hours pass by without incident. You know, after the bomb scare. I mean the device scare. As the shuttle skims along a few hundred meters above the planet's surface, the door between the cockpit and the cargo door hole hisses open. Huh, says Pogo. Guess I don't need to get that fixed after all. He chuckles to himself. Another hour or so passes by, and Pogo calls out from the cockpit, we should be there in just over an hour. Just then, a deafening boom rings out through the whole shuttle, followed by the sickening sound of Durasteel ripping loose from the right side of the shuttle. The ship then pitches wildly to the right as you hear what had remained of the right wing tear completely loose and fly off. A second thunderous thud echoes through the ship, and a huge gash appears in the floor beneath you. The sound of the rushing air is all you can hear, besides your uncle desperately yelling into his ship's comm to anyone in range. We are going down. This is the Blue Harvest. I am transmitting our coordinates now. We need assistance. I repeat, this is the Blue Harvest. We are going down. The ship slams into the water and skips back up, flying another 1,000 meters before crashing back down onto a random beach and then slides into the shallow water surrounding it. You wake up just outside of the ship. You aren't sure if you crawled out on your own or if you were dragged out by your uncle or a brother. Katrina?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing stuff.
Well, yeah, you can load the map, but also show them where their roll table is.
Okay. I have created a roll table for you that depicts what happened to you during the crash and how you got off the ship. So it is under roll tables. It's called Beach Roll Table.
It was called what?
Beach Roll Table.
Is this map supposed to be able to be seen by all of us?
Yeah. You're just all laying
You
on the
need-
beach.
You need to configure it so that it has global illumination, because as of right now, I can only see myself.
Global.
You received a very bad head wound and you can't see.
And then Keith is going to go through everything that happened to you. Did you guys all roll?
I haven't rolled.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking.
Matt, can you see the whole map?
Right click on the map,
Configure.
configure, and then go
Global
under.
illumination. I found it. Just took me a second. Did it help? Can everybody see? Maybe?
It says all of the results have been rolled.
Well, that's not good.
Did you test it out and then forget to recheck them all?
Maybe. Hold on.
I can't see while she's doing that, Caleb. Matt, can you see the map?
No.
Oh, they are all grayed out. Reset.
Eat your
Okay.
cookies, Matt.
I guess we tested it too much. So
Then eat your
now you'll
cookies.
just have to re-roll if you get what, a 1 or a 2.
Hey, can I re-roll since there's only 2 chances?
No.
No.
Why?
I know what.
It was a 1 of 2. Those weren't fair odds.
I cleared my cookies. I still can't see my map.
Matt didn't even get a choice.
You still
He
can't
just
see
got the
anything?
last one.
Nope.
Okay, let me go into your character and
What'd you
For
say,
everybody.
Tay?
I said you didn't get a choice because the roll table ran out, so your last
Matt,
roll was the very last
Hey.
one.
Can you see it now, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Caleb,
everybody else.
what was the vision you put on? What was it? 290, 310?
310.
Hey, do you want to read everybody's injuries?
They can't read? Sure.
And explain.
Okay. Ramsey. Well, you rolled first. What are you crying about? You got the one roll. You got your choice of 2 different rolls.
I know that's bull.
I don't care. Do you want to delete it? Let it. Why is he so upset about it? Which one is it?
I'm not upset.
I don't care. Do you really want to re-roll it? That doesn't bother me.
I do really want to re-roll.
Okay.
Well, I want to
Be
reroll mine
worse.
too.
Oh, you're the best.
Hey, believe it or not, we want you guys to have fun. Do you want to re-roll yours, Matt?
No, I was having.
Nah, I'm okay.
Well, you have to re-roll it, Matt. I deleted yours. I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, nice. I had now pain, crippling pain. I broke my leg now. God dang it.
I told you should have kept it.
Yeah, I was like, that really isn't the worst one you guys could have gotten.
You guys
That's
have a
all right.
lot of healing abilities.
That's okay. I'll take my broken leg.
So here's the deal.
What?
Are we gonna also have them roll a 1d15?
That's up to you.
Yes.
Like,
Everybody roll a 1d15.
I was
The
about to
higher
ask
the
you,
better, or
Sure. I was about to ask you, what do we do for Jake and Bernie?
We should roll for them as well.
Jeez.
Essentially, they're just gonna be handicapped and unconscious, and
Yeah.
you guys can fill them in next week and say, "Hey, you don't remember because you hit your head, but this
Yeah.
is what happened."
So this is why we wanted everybody to start from the beginning, because there was no real way for your brothers to get where you were going to be. You know, by
'Cause you
Mike is
crashed.
like, I'll just be running late and catch up with them later. I'm like, you're not going to know where they're at.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be here if you guys didn't stop the bomb, or you're going to be here if you did stop. Either way, you weren't making it home. So anyways.
So the 1d15 you're going to subtract from your hit points.
Oh.
Because you took damage.
Yeah.
The hit points, if you have med packs or healing abilities or whatever, you can fix. The beach roll table you are stuck with until you find an actual healer who can fix you. So
Hey,
regardless of what mystic powers you have a broken leg until you find a doctor.
Got you.
Which, there's a doctor on this island. We'll get to that. Why did you roll? What's happening?
Did he roll again?
He rolled a 1d1. I didn't even notice.
Oh, I didn't either. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Good job.
That's how he got a 1 too. I was like, wow.
What are the odds?
Boy, we are
Cover
going
up.
to have to step up our game. They are cheaters. I knew that.
I didn't.
Oh,
cheat.
you didn't do it on purpose.
He didn't.
Okay, so let's
He didn't do
I
it.
did do it on purpose, but I didn't cheat. I rolled a 1d.
let's read what all happened to
1d.
them and what they're
Okay.
stuck with.
Okay. All right. So, Shock, you're sitting right next to the origin of the impact.
Did you? No.
We're going to have to separate these two.
Now they're gonna
Yeah,
meet
you-
every week
I'm
because you said
sitting next to the origin of the impact. I'm
that.
waiting.
Yes, you're good.
The loud sound of the explosion is deafening, and the shockwave throws you back several feet. Your foot gets caught on some of the debris, twisting your ankle. You limp off the ship with the help of your brothers. The ringing in your ear causes extreme dizziness and dampens your hearing. Combined with your ankle, your balance and agility are affected. Disadvantage on all dexterity-related rolls. Ramsey. As the ship spirals towards the water, everything and everyone is knocked about. A large crate lands on your legs, pinning you on the floor. The pain is crippling. One leg is definitely broken and the other is badly bruised. Movement speed is reduced by half in combat. Travel takes twice as long. Howie. After the exit doors are forced open, live electrical wires fall down, blocking the exit. You try to push them out of the way using a blanket, however, it's not thick enough. As you make contact with the wires, you feel the electricity course through your body. The pain is paralyzing. It finally knocks you back, you hit your head, and you pass out. You wake up on the beach. Your whole body hurts, your head is in a foggy haze, leaving you with a concussion, and it's incredibly hard to concentrate. Disadvantage on all concentration rolls for force or tech abilities. Oh, we don't have the force, so that's good.
Doesn't have you lucked out. Do you want to roll for Micah and Corey and let them know what happened to their brothers and how
I
they
would
got off the
love
ship?
to roll for Micah and Corey.
I'll
I'll
roll
take
for
Micah.
one of them.
Well,
I'll
okay.
I'll
roll
take
for
Micah.
Okay.
I'll go for it.
Here's Micah's roll.
Game is paused.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's Corey.
Oh,
Okay.
mine didn't go. There we go.
Okay, there's Micah.
The rest of the
All right, so
doors-
just in case they listen to this recording, I will go ahead and read this. So Corey, okay, so for Corey, several small fires burst out of control panels throughout the ship. You spring into action, putting out the fires, helping to lessen the overall damage to the ship. While smothering the last fire, there's a flare up right in your face, burning off all your facial hair and causing damage to your eyes and sight. You now see everything in a blurry haze and are very sensitive to light. Vision is reduced by half. And Micah, after the impact, you rush to the doors to start the evacuation, only to find it jammed. You finally find a way to force it open, putting all your weight against it. Once the door gives way, you burst through, falling into the water and hitting your head on some rocks. As you wake up on the beach, you have a splitting headache. Your chest and ribs hurt, making you wonder which brother had to give you CPR. And how long was your brain without oxygen? Disadvantage on all intelligence-related rolls. Okay, and is that for Micah or
Corey first.
Corey
Micah second.
first? Okay, so Corey lost 2 hit points and Micah lost 3 hit points. Not too bad.
Not bad. No. Okay, so now you guys can role play waking up messed up on the beach. And Micah and Corey will just be unconscious.
Is this guy over here? Is that Pogo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, bear with
Do you
me.
want Pogo to talk first?
that's-
Yeah, that token. Wait, did he just move?
I moved him, yes. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Pogo's not supposed to be there yet. I
Oh,
apologize.
Okay.
my bad.
That's okay.
I just put him on the beach.
I know. Katrina just kind of put you guys randomly. Yeah, if you guys want to role play waking up, but then Pogo's got the next story beat here, so I'm just gonna leave it paused. I don't want you to start.
Well, they can
What?
talk to Pogo.
That's fine.
Shocks is going to crawl very carefully here.
To hear. Okay.
Kind of making sure my arms are steady, because if I'm dizzy, oh my.
Where is we don't even have Corey and
No, I should have just made them uh, shell character sheets to just put them on the beach somewhere.
what are you doing?
We want to go right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay,
right there
you
and
go sit
sit.
on the box.
And
And
he's gonna tell everybody to gather around.
Okay.
while they do that, Howie's gonna kind of clean out his gun from all the water and stuff.
Howie doesn't have.
I'm gonna be.
You guys don't have any equipment. You put it in the crate when you got
Howie
on.
always has a gun on him.
You put.
I need a minute.
Caleb needs. I'm sorry. Shocks needs to write a poem about what just happened.
Okay.
guys-
I just have a question.
you
Well,
guys
wait.
put all your equipment in
I
a.
need to know if you meant equipment or weapons. You said weapons first.
Well, I definitely.
All your
said weapons,
luggage.
but yeah, your luggage. Yeah.
Okay, so I should delete this out of my inventory?
It's up to you. You can just ignore it until you guys find the crate.
Okay, I'll do
Or-
that. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
We'll just
if-
remind you, hey, you guys don't have anything right now.
Yeah.
Just-
if-
You will.
Okay.
You will get back.
Now
We're
you
not
do-
gonna.
depending on the injury you got there, Taze, you do still have your force scythe because
Yeah.
we couldn't take that away from you. Congratulations.
But I was thinking I wouldn't actually conjure it until I casted the force ability. Anyway.
There's no reason to conjure it right now, anyways. I was just
Right,
saying,
okay.
yes, Matt, your equipment is for now. Your equipment is lost to you. Okay.
Spirit.
Sorry. This
It's
is
only
what
up
I
from
was,
here.
This is what I was most afraid of, that you guys would be like, "This is horse crap. We don't want to play."
Oh, I like it.
It's temporary.
No,
You guys will survive on the island.
maybe.
That's true.
Well, I mean that's
Okay, so the first thing, you can go ahead with your poem. I'm going to cast some force powers.
Okay, well, I'm gonna okay, so large flames are lapping up the side of the hall, turning the light blue paint job into a mosaic of charred blacks and grays. Your uncle emerges from the shuttle holding a diagnostic pad. Um, he limps briskly away from the entrance of the shuttle and turns around to locate all of you. For the purposes of this, let's say that Corey and Micah are over here somewhere. You guys pulled them over here too, or something. I don't know. After seeing all of you standing or laying around with varying degrees of injuries but still alive, he looks back to his ship and says, "Good job, Blue." He takes a look at his pad and walks to meet the rest of you. I don't know what hit us, but old Blue brought us down as gently as she could. He turns around again to look at his beloved ship. We won't be leaving the atmosphere anytime soon, but with just a few pieces, we ought to be able to get her back into a low, steady flight pattern until we get to your dad's. From there, I can fix her up. He looks again at the diagnostic pad. We'll need a parallax inverter and a new binary motivator, and I wouldn't say no to a flight stabilizer if you can find one. Okay, I need, give me a sec. Caleb, can you roll me a perception?
Saying this now, just forget about the power. Heal everybody.
Say again?
Just let me know whenever you want to do all the adding HP and stuff.
Okay,
Healing.
yeah, give me just a minute here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you do that. Okay. What'd you roll? Okay. I looked at the coordinates
sure
before we fell to the sky. I haven't been to this
Yeah,
particular
yeah.
island in a while, but I know there used to be a junk dealer here. He looks at the four of you, sorry, five of you, and it looks like you could all use a med pack or a back to bath. There used to be a healer around here called Miracle Mac. Suddenly, a laser bolt strikes Pogo in the side, and he collapses to the ground. Caleb, you were able to just barely start to move. You felt something, and you just kind of pull just slightly. It grazes your shoulder, causing another 2 hit points, and hits Pogo in the gut, and he goes down. The shot came from over here.
Shocks would. I'm assuming that this here is a
Rock.
mound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shocks would crawl over there, like right here. And where'd the shot come from? I'm sorry.
If you zoom out, the shot came from up here on this high ground.
Yeah, so I would. Shocks would come over here,
Okay.
crawl over that way
Um,
to get cover. Just to be clear.
I understand. Um, okay, so you see anybody? Well, you should all be able to see him. A dark figure with glowing red eyes. He turns and he runs up this path.
Why am I deleted?
Why does it say that they all teleported, Katrina?
Oh no.
Where did they teleport to?
Well, they would have
Woodland Path.
teleported to the
It said Woodland Path.
but only one of them should. Hold on.
It shouldn't have been any of them. It should have been.
I know what it
Okay.
should have done. I obviously toggled something on the.
Probably just hit something at the top, a map at the top.
I guess I should have just deleted that. Let's do that rather than because he's still here, rather than making him actually run down that
We'll
path.
pull them all
Hmm.
back out and put them back on the beach, and I need to go through
You
my
can
teleport tiles and see what I accidentally clicked.
My token's not on Blue Harvest, just so you know.
Mine neither.
They're probably all on Woodland Path right now.
There we go.
No, I couldn't see anything on Woodland Path. It was completely dark.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
well, somewhere you're somewhere.
We're back on. I'm back on Blue Harvest now.
Okay.
Good.
Are you there,
Okay.
Matt?
Yep.
Okay. I moved. I don't remember exactly where you were. It doesn't matter for now. You're good. Pogo is
I'm injured.
out in the water here. There we go.
How
So
much? What does he look like?
Pogo, he's got a nasty gash in his side. He's bleeding out. He is. I mean, none of you guys are doctors, but I mean, it doesn't look good. But he's still alive for now. You also have 2 brothers that are currently unconscious because they chose not to come play with us.
Ramsey, get Pogo.
Want me to tell you what?
Yeah, you guys. If you guys want to,
Do you want to do the healing first?
yeah, absolutely.
So casted force barrier. So it just increases. I'm gonna do myself, Owie, and Shocks. It increases their HP by 5 and their max.
It increases.
And that's for their
maximum
maximum HP and
Wow.
HP. So for 8 hours.
Okay. All right.
And so here's where it also gets a little tricky, because I have the Way of Ashlan or Ashla in the consular. So I also increase my total HP by my maximum HP by 2, and my current HP by an additional.
Is that also for 8 hours?
You mean that's how long it takes?
I can.
No, it's
No.
how long it's a temporary hit point bonus.
Got it.
Let
Sorry,
me
I was
look it up.
So for all
playing
purposes, until
tiles.
they take their first long rest, I'm not going to try to count.
I
it.
think that's until my next long rest. Yeah, is the 2.
Oh, you
The
get the
5
2.
HP.
Okay, but the others only get it for 8 hours.
Okay, so here's where it gets tricky.
Okay.
We all get 5 for 8 hours. The extra 2 from the Ashla is my next one. That's only
That's you only. Okay.
for right now. I can choose to pick one person.
Okay. Caleb, Matt, did you guys give yourself 5 hit points?
I
Yeah.
wrote down my current hit points so that I know what they were,
Okay.
and then I added 5 to my max and 5 to current.
Okay. Matt, did you do the same?
Yep.
Okay. So, and you increased your
Oh.
max by 5 for now?
I was
Yep.
wrong about the Ashla. The Ashla only lasts for a minute. That 2 only lasts for.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, not.
that's fine. We're about to deal with a minute here. So the gentleman, the cloaked individual that ran down the path there. So you hear some aggressive shouting, and then 2 more men show up on the beach here.
You need me to do that?
Maybe. No. I got it. One points towards your group, and they both start walking over with weapons drawn.
I don't see him.
They're zoom out. They're all the way at the end over here. Can you see them, Matt?
No.
Do any
Hold
of
on.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
see the
clear
whole
my
beach?
Yeah, oh, you guys see them? Okay. Caleb, Tage, you guys can see them.
I can see what.
The 2 guys that come out. They're. Do you see 2 guys over here?
Says my token doesn't have
Yeah,
vision.
I see him.
Okay, hold on.
It doesn't have vision.
I'm
Oh,
working.
when you guys changed his vision the last time, you only did it on the token and not on his prototype token.
Oh,
So every time you pull him
Sorry.
out, it's gonna reset that vision. So you need to go under his actor and do the prototype token.
got it.
You know how to do that?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, Matt.
All good. I get like
That
1,000.
help?
I get 1,000 vision.
Wow.
No, that didn't help me at all.
That didn't help you at all. Okay.
Delete his current token and pull out another one.
He's gone. Katrina, do you want to pull him out?
You're quicker than me.
All right, I'll do it.
I
Think
did
we're
it.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
Can you
see
see,
now?
Matt?
I can see now.
Woohoo!
Now wait, how do you do the prototype token, Caleb?
I think I fixed it.
You did, but you need to take his vision down to 310 so that he's got a cone behind him. Everybody should have.
No,
You
please
just
don't do that. I'll be all right. That's starting to annoy the crap out of me, to be honest.
Okay.
He's a chess. He has very good vision.
All
Like
right.
very deep vision.
Don't metagame. A piano will fall out of the sky.
I
Tried
don't.
before, but
It's not
just
metagaming.
being able to
It's
turn in any direction.
fact.
Okay.
I got like 1,000 dark vision. 1,000 feet.
so are we
Does Pogo
rolling
have
for?
anything else to say before we continue?
Yeah, I'd like to
Are-
cast a force power.
Are we rolling for initiative?
You,
happening?
yes, I'm trying to not include Pogo here. And also I don't remember how to do it, Caleb. I highlight all you guys and do what?
Right click on one of us.
Uh-huh.
Click on the swords.
The toggle combat state? Where are these going? Why is it whispering these to me?
Because it doesn't let us know them.
Oh, is that how? Was it doing it to you when we were playing Dark Nebula?
Yeah.
It counted as a whisper? Okay. Um, okay.
I have disadvantage on all dexterity related rolls. That includes initiative.
Is there a way to roll initiative with disadvantage?
I mean that I can just roll another one and have you fix it.
It's on dexterity? Is that
Yeah,
do we think
everything that's under
Dexterity related.
dexterity.
It literally reads what you guys wrote. Literally reads on all dexterity related rolls. That includes
Yeah,
attack
Keith,
rolls,
Keith and I,
saving
we talked
throws,
about this.
checks,
Yep.
and initiative. All of that.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well then, yes. I guess roll another d20. And then do you have a modifier?
Yeah,
or something?
Shock's got one of the worst
That's
ones.
the worst one.
Yeah.
For a guy that you.
And he got the worst. He was injured more than anybody else.
Hey,
I
you had the
know.
most fair chance.
You
1
got
out of
beat
10.
up by your 1d15. All right. Well, it doesn't matter because even with disadvantage, let me double check here. Yes, you are going first. Oh, I'm so nervous now. Okay. It's been so long since.
I know.
Shax is going to wade out to Pogo, grab him, pull him back, say, cover.
For the record, this is a cliffside type. If you're wanting to get into cover, this would be better for Pogo, or well for
Can we
anyone.
discuss how high that is?
I mean, it's only a couple feet, but
Like-
these guys are now down on the ground. This guy that shot at you was up here on this elevated rock, so he was able to hit you kind of no matter where you
Yeah,
were.
at an angle.
That's the extent of how far I could go. And then I would put Pogo. Is he awake or conscious?
He's unconscious. No.
What?
He is
I'm
unconscious?
confused. He shouldn't be unconscious.
I don't. Then okay. Then you. I don't have that. So Katrina, you do it. All right.
You don't have it? What do you mean you don't have it?
I don't have it written down.
Oh, you just don't have. Okay.
No.
He doesn't have it.
Pogo's about to say, "There is another Skywalker."
Hold on. I texted it to you.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
Do you have the other thing?
Let me find it. Okay. Pogo. All right. So this will be Shocks. It's your turn. Okay. So Pogo's going to say to you, like through painful gasps, because he's been shot in the gut here, that your dad wanted you to have this, and he hands you a little silver medallion. Do we have a picture of that? Do you want to show him a picture of the medallion?
I thought you'd just hold it up to the camera.
Hold on.
Unprepared.
I never
But
thought
no, I
we'd get
never-
off the ship.
But no, I need to take a picture of it because I'll have to put it in his inventory. Well, I'll just have to do it.
So he gives this to you, Shocks, and says, "Your dad wanted you to have this, He always knew you and your brothers were different. He just thought there would be more time. He said that family is the key to the past and your future. And then he slips into unconsciousness. He is not dead.
Bleeding out.
Are all these? I keep getting notes about whispers. Are these just their? Quit whispering to me.
I don't know. I'm not getting any whispers.
Oh well, that worked out good then. All right. Are you going to do anything else then, Shocks, or is that the end of your turn?
I'm sorry, I am thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
You only have 6 seconds to think. So.
Obviously, I'm going to take the medallion in my hand.
All right. I'll drive over.
Can I? Do I recognize it? Is there anything writing on it? I couldn't really see too much of what it was.
Nothing that a quick glance. You're obviously in pain and distracted.
Here, I'll post a picture of it.
Okay, that's fine. So then I would just put it in my pocket, and then you said he's unconscious, so I'm able to tell he's unconscious. He's still breathing.
He's still breathing.
Pain
Okay.
breaths, but yeah, he has stopped responding to you.
Okay. I guess I'm going to relate that to the others. So in character, Shocks would be like, he's okay. I'm not feeling too good though either. Can't really get my balance.
Can you see that in Discord there?
Good pick.
Probably
Did you post it in Discord?
should have taken the picture with the flash on or something. I don't know.
We'll get a better one to stick in your inventory. We didn't think about it. We were actually going to give it to you in person.
That's sick. Different. Give it.
On a related note, whenever I see you, Taze,
We could go. Okay.
this was what Caleb would have given to you the last time you guys were together.
I'm glad I didn't put in my backstory what I was thinking. I was gonna put. I immediately lost that thing, and I wanted
Well,
to
then we'll just give
lie
that one
to
to
him and
Caleb
say
too.
like, oh no, I still have it. Just it's in a safe place.
Yeah, safe place.
That is awesome.
Sorry, my camera keeps trying to blur it because I blurred my background.
No, it's not. Back off.
It's way cooler.
Say what?
Chain.
We're gonna chain for mine. We're gonna show up in our jumps.
All right, I think I am done with that.
You get away from Ron.
Unknown turn. The guy doesn't.
And this is why most map introductions and stuff will be recorded after this, so that it's a nice, clear recording. Because I'm a pretty good reader, but I like to fix those few little mistakes that I make.
He's a perfectionist.
Yes, and I can't fix it on the fly. But if I pre-recorded them, then oh, it's my turn. Sorry. I'm also have to.
Oh my gosh, it's all waiting on the weirdos.
He is going to advance 25 to there. Woo! And actually, he's going to point down at you guys and just yell something in a language you don't quite recognize, but it
Sure.
certainly
What
sounds.
language is it?
I have a vast knowledge of languages now.
One of these.
I don't know. I'm fine. Doesn't really matter. He just yells, "Get him!" Doesn't really matter. It's nothing prolific,
I just
or they're over here, or something like that. But something decidedly not incredibly intelligent or articulate.
More peaceful.
I'm pro Wookiee.
I haven't. I wouldn't.
Matt's just running.
No, he's coming down here. He wants to search through these crates real quick, try to find a weapon.
Katrina, does he find anything in there? Find like some lobster
What?
shells or something?
Oh, um, just debris. No, there's nothing in the crate. They've been there a very long time.
Well, then, yeah, I'm running. That's what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
My only weapon's my gun.
This one's gonna walk over here. And then, much like the first one, he's just gonna say, "There they are. Get them," in a very inarticulate way.
You did
Almost,
great.
almost the same thing. He's like, "Oh, yeah, get them." They're not the smartest. All right, Ramsey, it's all up to you, basically. You have to defeat both of these guys.
I'm going to limp my way over here. Turn. I'm going to cast. Why is other?
Click.
Oh,
Click on the target.
okay, so I'm gonna cast heal.
Pull up your.
So I'm gonna cast heal, and I'm also gonna twin the power, which takes an additional 1 force.
Okay.
And this, I'm gonna heal Howie. I'm gonna heal Howie and Shocks for 8 health initially, but then I'm gonna have Shocks.
Is there a range on that?
Yes,
Because you are 35 feet from Howie.
there is a range. I'll have to look it up on.
And he's 15 feet from what's his
Oh no, it's touch. Sorry. Then do something else. Oh, I can't.
You guys have to go up and just start slapping.
Yeah. Didn't touch it. Okay, then I'm
Schlong.
going.
I'm gonna just put random little placeholders for your brothers on the beach. They're unconscious, but they're okay.
Stupid broken leg.
You
Sorry.
had to re-roll.
Hey, I'll take it.
Slave dude.
They're just random NPCs that we used for our last one.
I'm gonna take the ready action, and if one of these two guys comes within my range, I'm gonna cast turbulence.
Remind me what that does.
The force 60.
You're cutting
The
out.
force power 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
Yep. And they're currently 65 away.
Hmm. Right. So, is the ship in the water? Am I gonna have to swim there?
Okay. So
Um,
it's very shallow water.
yeah,
So no, the ship is not like submerged or anything. Your uncle was able to walk out the back door and walk over to you guys. He was probably waist deep when
eye
he walked out
deep,
of the
waist,
ship,
yeah.
knee deep by the time he got to you and got shot. Knee to shin deep. So no, it's
Okay.
sitting on top of the water. It might be slightly submerged, but it's not in any danger of sinking into the ocean or anything.
And you said the right side has been ripped open.
The right wing has been torn off. Yeah, your cargo equipment and stuff was in a compartment on the right side. It is missing. Um, I'll go into that more in a minute here once these guys are dispatched.
Okay.
So what he's saying is we're not getting our guns right
No.
now.
Your guns are
Currently,
currently on the side of the ship. I mean, you can go look. Your character wouldn't necessarily know that. You would have heard the right wing rip off. I did describe that. And, a big gash appeared, and then another gash appeared in the floor. It's hard to imagine since you guys were sitting in different spots, but I wrote it so like any one of you could be hearing it, or it was happening to all of you simultaneously. But I said, another rip tear in the floor between your feet. Now
the
two of you
crate
were,
fell out,
yeah,
essentially.
it's not a crate, it's a compartment. But
Sure.
yes, that compartment dislodged.
So Shocks is gonna take off running,
Oh my goodness.
and he's gonna. I'm bonus action dashing
Okay.
there. And then I'm gonna hit the try.
That missed in case you can't. I don't know if it shows that. I don't know what it shows you.
Can I
I
ask
know.
why you have disadvantage?
I have a disadvantage on all dexterity related rolls.
Unarmed strike is strength.
Not when you're a monk.
No.
I'll back away.
Well, then he's. So what? It's a reaction for him to use an opportunity attack.
It is.
Do, 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 do. Oh wow. I don't know what your AC is off the top of my head.
19.
19. Oh, he missed. I don't know. Does it show you he missed or I can't? I don't know what you
It
guys.
shows me what your roll was, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, he missed, as you can clearly see. I'll probably fix that later, but
Okay.
You need to
Uh,
like take a little notepad
Are,
and write down things we need to
are
fix.
they both taking their reaction to hit me?
oh, no, just the one that was standing in front of you. They're really not super bright.
Okay. So then I'm gonna be like, come on, you wimp.
This is going to, well, oh, good. It's his turn.
It shouldn't be. Oh,
It shouldn't be.
never
Why?
mind. No, you're good. I thought it said my turn.
Oh,
You're
he's
next.
he's going to take a step forward and try to hit you again, and he's not happy with you for calling him whatever you called him.
It's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hit.
You get hurt though.
Hmm. And he's going to say, "We're gonna."
I haven't been able to get to heal you.
What
Gonna
did you call
say-
him? You called him a wimp?
Called him a wimp.
He's going to say, "You wimp, not me." Ooh. There was supposed to be 5 of you. I did lower their hit points and stuff. I didn't lower their,
It's not your fault. You don't have to defend yourself.
I didn't lower their damage. I don't know how to do that.
This is how I start out all campaigns.
What, died?
A near-death experience.
I think we'll be good.
You'll be
What?
fine. Ramsey can heal you.
Now that should be Howie's,
He-
right?
He moved.
Oh, you went, Howie?
I reaction death.
Yeah, you're good. I use my reaction.
To do what?
My ready action.
Oh, certainly. Are they within 60
You are
feet?
within 60 feet now.
Okay. Then yes, sure. Are they both within 60 feet or just this one that just moved?
Just that one is within 60.
Okay.
So this actually affects both of them because they're staying beside each other.
It does. Throw a.
You have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d6 force.
Okay, so they both need to do a dexterity save.
But it says Taze, it says within range.
60 feet.
The other one's not within 60 feet, right?
5 feet
But-
within range, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, that's
Choose one
Only one.
creature or choose 2 creatures that are within 5 feet. each
True.
other, within range.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It could just be one. That's fine. It's 1 hit point. I don't really care. It's cool.
Well, okay, hold on. How do I need to do a dexterity saving throw?
Whose side are you on, Matt?
Sorry.
Yeah, you passed. So nothing happened. All right, you can continue with your turn.
Okay. So this one's going to look at you shocked and say, crap, I already forgot. You wimp, not me.
That's profound.
I'm trying to get across something here.
Got it.
Okay.
Hmm?
He's going to swing at you, and somehow, even though you're all beat up and bloody and barely standing, he's going to somehow miss. He's going to swing wide.
All right. What we got?
I forgot I have to like talk for all the NPCs and stuff. Describe battle. Battle.
Okay.
So, Katrina?
So
Mhm.
let me make sure I have distance right.
I brought a cup of milk down here yesterday for that meeting because I was going to eat
Mhm.
something, and I put it in the fridge,
Right.
and I left it in the fridge,
Okay, I'm going.
and I put it too close to the freezer apparently, and now it is like a hockey puck of milk.
That's funny.
All right, I'm gonna cast turbulence on this guy, but it will affect both of them. I need another dexterity saving throw.
So,
Yep.
Caleb, just to be clear here, when I have multiple NPCs, I still have just one bar. I just do a dexterity saving throw twice. It's just for whoever I am controlling.
He targeted him, so
They both have to take a dexterity if they get hit by.
yeah. Oh, I see. You're talking about the red bar.
Yeah.
Do I need to do it?
Yeah, if you click both of them and then do a save, you should ask to roll for.
DC is 14.
Well, it gave me the option to roll for one of them.
The 13 fails, whichever one that is.
Well, I honestly don't know, so I'll let you pick. Which one would you like to fail?
You should be able to highlight it.
Yeah, when you hover over it, Keith, on the chat, you should be able to click it and it'll tell you which one it is.
Should light up its token.
When I hover over what the name Goomba?
Unknown NPC, or well, whatever the name is, I should say, because all we can see is unknown NPC.
Right.
When you click on it, it should select whoever he was targeting.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can apply.
Yeah, if you hover over its name succeeds 18, it lights up which one it is
It's
with a
not.
red box.
It's not doing that for me. Hold on. Let me.
It's the bottom one.
Okay, I see. So the bottom one succeeded. So the top one. Okay. So he takes how much damage?
3.
3. Okay. And this is from like a force earthquake or something. How would you describe that?
Turbulence is described as basically like force energy type stuff. It says, it gives more of a description.
It's like getting hit with a blast of air,
Yeah, I guess so. Like a invisible force, I
A
guess.
shockwave.
a shock wave. Okay.
Like if you just get hit
All right, so he's
We stay in shock.
all right. So he's gonna stumble a little bit and look at Shocks and go, "You wimp, not me." Whose turn is it? He didn't know where that came from.
True.
I'm gonna try. All right. Here's what I'm going to. I'm going to cast as my action sound trick.
Sound what?
Sound trick.
Right.
I'm gonna use my voice to boom up to 3 times as loud as normal, and I'm going to say, "You wimp!" in an attempt to scare the crap out of him. And then I'm gonna cast phase shift. Wait, do that.
Yes, you can do that.
As bonus action. So I'm gonna cast phase shift as my bonus action, which basically allows me to move up to 5 feet without
Provoking
having an opportunity attack,
Okay.
and then 40 feet towards Ram.
You have 40 feet of movement at level 3?
40? That was 40. Yeah, I have 40 feet as a.
Okay, I didn't think you had 40 feet that early.
And then as soon as I reach you, I'm just going to fall right into the water.
He actually.
It says he does, but yeah.
Or just 40. 40. Okay. Yeah, he just has 40 then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking you didn't get 40 feet until you were like level 5 or something.
No, it's plus 10 feet at level. So.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I'm just going to fall into the water.
So, do I need to do like a Constitution saving throw or something? Was that just you tried to scare him?
I did. I mean, I could. I don't know how you want to do it. Intimidation versus insight. I don't know.
That's fine too. Is your well, I don't know what these guys' insight actually is. I know how I'm playing them, but let me open his so that's an intelligence, right?
Mhm.
Insight. Insight is
Well,
wisdom.
look under skills. He's a +1.
Insight is wisdom.
Yeah. See, okay, wisdom. Well, here we're just gonna take that down because these guys are dumb. That's important.
Huh.
What? I've been playing them as dumb.
You're fine.
I'll get better at this. You know, when we're on the last act.
Bro.
Okay, I rolled an 11. What did you roll?
He rolled a wisdom saving throw.
Now wait a second. It should have been.
Should have
Well,
been.
I still had to roll. I got a 9. I would have been a 9 because it should have been plus -1.
Doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
lost it.
It came up as a 10. Okay. It did take down 1. Okay. All right, but you phase shifted, so you still were able to get away. All right. Okay. And he's going to very angrily, like, you wimp, and chase you. Ugh, gosh. Movement. To here. And then okay. Hold on. So this would be so it'd be an object interaction to put away a weapon, and an object interaction to pull out a different weapon. Is that how you play that?
Yeah. Object interaction to put away or stow or to pull out a weapon. And if you're gonna pull out another one, an action.
Okay.
Bonus action, right?
Bonus action.
But then he still wouldn't have a strike, though, right? An attack.
Yeah, you could have an attack.
He would have his action.
The other thing, there's like holsters and stuff that make it so you can just pull out a weapon without using any action at all.
Yeah, it says it's a rifle. That wouldn't be in a holster.
You could just drop your weapon free.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Actually, that's fine. He might do that. He's not that bright.
He could stumble as he's going down the incline. Trip over his feet.
Oh wait, do I have anybody targeted? Who do I have targeted? All right. Sorry, Shocks. You started it. Well, he missed anyways. So he's going to drop his staff that he's been hitting you with and grab his rifle and fire wildly. It just goes flying well past, well over your shoulder. You were in no real danger there.
Me?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, he shot at you and it went flying past you. It hit Bernie. I kid.
Howie's gonna come up here. We're gonna try to grapple him.
Tum.
Not quite.
Not like, ooh.
You're getting that one.
So what? That's a strength.
It's acrobatics or athletics, Keith. Your choice.
Acrobatics or athletics.
I can only do athletics.
So
How we can only do it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing an athletic saving or an athletics. I'm rolling
Athletics or acrobatic check.
Wow. Imagine all
Mm.
Oh
Yeah,
Howie.
baby.
Wait, did he roll it? Oh, he must have clicked on Howie. That's hilarious.
Oh, I did. But no, that was sorry. That was for the good.
Get grappled, bud.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna say, what do y'all want? And while I'm grappling him, I'm kind of shielding shocks from any kind of bullet fly.
Okay. You're not gonna hit him anything?
I can't. That was my action.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm used to people being grappled and then getting hit.
I'm sorry. I'm only at level 3.
What do you guys want? What do you guys want?
Well, I mean,
I'm used to them dying after the grapple happens.
I shouldn't have even grappled the guy, but this is all I got. You took my weapon.
Actually, I'm used to you guys like hiding somewhere and popping out and shooting them and then hiding again, so that you have nothing to attack. That's why you guys don't have any guns.
That's what I built my whole character around with my gun.
I understand. Actually, I know when I saw that today, I did feel a pain of guilt
You didn't.
So he's.
No, 'cause
Oh,
it
I
was
want you guys to have
my idea.
But yeah, the idea was always to put you in a bad spot to begin with. All right, well, so this guy's just going to run up to here, and uh, is there anything he can do to help break a, someone else's grapple?
He could take the help action so that the next time that guy's turn is, he can use his action to try to get out with.
Okay, I'll do that then. I didn't know if there was something he could roll to try to.
Assuming he's still okay.
Ramsey von.
I mean, that guy would have heard me say that too. What do y'all want? He wasn't that far behind you.
That's true. Do you want him to answer? Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is take that into accordance when you're talking about helping him out of the grapple.
Ramsey's gonna limp as quickly as he can. He's gonna put both of his hands out to his sides, and he is going to heal them.
Nice. With turbulence.
Wrong one.
He's going to knock both of you over.
And I'm also going to spend an additional force point to double it, twin it, and they will get. So they'll get 11 hit points back, and then they will also, because of my archetype, they'll also gain an additional 3 health on top of that, so 14 total.
3 additional temporary hit points, or
no health. An additional 3 health. They heal.
But you can only go up to your max, right?
Right.
But your max is temporarily
correct.
2 points higher.
5.
No, that 5.
5. Yours was 2 points for 1 minute.
Mine was 2.
Which at this point,
and
then we probably still have that. We immediately went into combat.
Okay.
Just so you know.
And then with my Ashla, because I cast a light side power, I'm going to increase Shox' health by 2, his max health by 2, and his health by 2 using the Ashla for 1 minute.
Okay. Now you can do that multiple times in one rest. Because you did it on your second, right?
So it says.
Is that an at will or?
It's a part of the consular.
Mm-hmm.
I've developed an affinity for one of 3 aspects. When you successfully cast a light side power, either your or the target, so you or the person you're healing, hit point maximum and current hit points increase by an amount equal to the power's level. This effect lasts for 1 minute. You can only have 1 instance of this effect at a time. So I guess the one on me would dissipate then.
Okay. I don't know if you guys are, Caleb, I know you said you wrote it down. I don't know if you guys are increasing your max hit points and stuff, but yeah, keep track of that then.
I am.
Well, the thing about it is, I guess I should ask you, the reason I think it does that is because I think it increases your max HP and then increases, like heals you by 2. And then when that dissipates, I don't think it takes away health unless it's your max. Does that make sense?
Right. No, I wouldn't expect.
So I think it would just, the max would go back down, but as long as you have the health would stay. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would interpret that as well. Yeah, your temporary hit points would go down, and as long as you know, if you're at 25 of 25, and it went down to 23, then yes, you would lose those 2. But yes,
okay,
we're on the same page.
And then I'm going to cast phase shift. Maybe. There we go.
You can phase shift too.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move 5 back
Is that just for movement? Because you weren't in opportunity attack range there.
Yeah, just for movement. I was
Okay.
out of movement because my legs busted.
All right.
And then I'm going. Huh?
All right. So Shock's gonna feel invigorated by the touch of Ramsey. the reach around.
Does that inspire any poetry in your soul, or no? Caleb,
I
Caleb,
gotta make one about it.
Caleb, don't let me play your character for you. You play your character.
It has to be inspired.
Well, if you said like one verse per
Okay.
Haiku.
So
turn, it'll last way longer.
it will last way longer. I'm gonna say I am but a rogue, a rebel at heart, and then I'm gonna run over here. And this guy is trying to help this guy.
The guy behind is trying to help this guy on his next turn break free of Howie. However that.
So if he's trying to help him,
he's like trying to grab Howie's arms and pull them off. I don't know how else to describe that, but it's not going to happen until it's this guy's turn to try to break.
Which will be next.
Which he'll then get to do with advantage. That's how that reads, right?
Essentially.
Okay.
Well,
I would like to point out, by the way, I don't know if you guys zoomed in on these or not, but thank you, Caleb. Caleb showed me how to. I made like 7 or 8 different, just slight variations in their uniforms and stuff. So when I pull them out, they're random colors. They all look just a little bit different. It's very cool. I'm very happy, and it really helps kind of keep track of who's doing what too.
True.
Foundry is full of neat stuff that I will never understand how to use all of.
I'm going to try to hit this guy, but in a way that's, non-lethal. I'm just trying to stop him from helping. So
it's nice of you.
Try to get away. No, it's way better. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe on verse 2. Because right now I am but a rogue.
Is that it? No, it wasn't a natural. Okay.
Dex hurt those guys.
Keep my brother's name out of your mouth.
He's going to. Okay, now. Because it's going to be his turn next, right? That's the end of your turn.
It is not the end of my.
It's not the end of your turn. Okay.
No, I'm going to bonus action.
Oh, you're going to bonus action what?
Try to smack him.
Okay, you're going to hit him again? Okay.
Yeah.
My question was going to be.
This is a bonus action backhand.
Why was that? Well, that was with disadvantage. Wow, you're. All right. Was that also non-lethally?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of those were non-lethal.
So how did you go about striking him? Because he's going.
So
he's out.
I do want to mention. Sorry.
So those smacking competitions where they smack them across the cheek.
Well, I do want to point out that when I said my verse, I still have my sound trick going, so my voice was 3 times as loud as normal. when I said I am but a rogue and rebel at heart. And then I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna punch him in the solar plexus with my right, and then I'm gonna right across his chin.
Okay. He's gonna crumple like a bag of wet potatoes.
And then I'm gonna turn to the other guy that Howie is grappling, and I'm going to point at him and I say, with a heart full of longing. I'm sorry. No, that's not it. With a mind full of mischief and an urge to fart.
This Goomba is going to. All right. So now, what do I have to do? An athletic to try to break free? Just roll athletics.
Yep.
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is better for you.
Yeah. And as he
Would it
grabs,
be acrobatics for me too then?
yeah.
For you, it's going to be athletic because it's athletic, right? To keep the grapple.
If he's trying to get out of it, always. Can't remember.
I thought if he was trying to get out of it, he had to use the athletics, and I got to pick either.
Let me just check real quick.
Yeah, there you go.
The creature can use its action to escape. Do so. It must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity. Yeah, you have to have athletics to.
So the grappled creature must succeed with a athletics or acrobatics check, opposed to your Howie's strength athletics.
So how you have to do athletics for grapple. If you're gonna grapple somebody, or
But already having grapple.
yeah,
It's still. It says escaping a grapple.
escaping
it's
a
still the same
grapple.
rules.
A grappled creature can use its action to escape. Must succeed on a strength, athletics, or acrobatics check.
You're
Contested
still
by your
grappled, buddy.
strength.
Okay. As he's trying to
Your
break
action.
free, he's going to.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Couldn't hear what you said.
Oh no! As he's trying to break free, he's going to turn to Shocks and say, "You fart." And that'll be it because he failed to break free.
But did he not answer me?
No, he got distracted by the screaming man yelling about farts in his face.
Fair enough.
Sorry. He's not able to entertain a whole lot of thoughts at one time.
Hold on.
Honestly, I don't remember the question. Was it just what do you want?
Pretty much, yeah. I'll
Wow.
re-ask. Hold on, give me a minute.
What do you want?
Now, Taze, if you were in a slapping contest, you look about the size of that guy.
What'd you say?
I said you look about the size of the guy in that GIF. Why would you go into a slapping contest with a guy that size?
If I was matched with that guy, I'm forfeit immediately. I don't care if it's $1 million. I'm not getting that $1 million.
I'm gonna slap him. And I'm gonna say, what are y'all doing here and why are you after us?
Oops. Why did that?
1 + 1 has been.
That's what I got. That's all I got right now, yo.
I know.
What is that?
That guy's unconscious.
I know. I don't know. I'm not. He's not the one I'm trying to take the damage from.
No, I'm just saying because it made it his turn.
Oh, I was
Skip
trying to
to the next guy.
I was trying to just take the damage by clicking on it over here in the chat, but it kept going too. Yeah, the unconscious guy. Is unconscious a? We're just gonna call him dead. He's not dead, but
He died from
unconscious.
embarrassment.
died from that poem.
It's not gonna matter
It's
until
not
you
even done
change
yet.
the setting.
That was only 2 verses. Got 4.
And this
I'm
guy,
gonna limp.
this guy
I'm gonna limp.
should show as gratitude.
Ramsey's gonna limp his way this way, and he's going to attempt telepathically reach out to Pogo and be like, "Are you still with us?" And then he is going to phase walk, and he's going to teleport right here. And as a bonus action. Then he is going to try to heal his wound. What? Okay, then I will just use Spare the Dying instead as my action to make sure he is low HP. At least.
Yeah, I don't think we ever actually took him down. He's not. We should knock him down to low health there, but
It's like near death.
but yeah, he's unable. I mean, he's not force sensitive for one, but yeah, he's when you try to communicate with him, you just images of black or whatever. I mean, he's out, but he's still alive.
As long as I have a language that I share with somebody, I can communicate with them within 30 feet.
So
Okay.
is he a Drathos as well?
He is, but
Okay.
he was never really good at that aspect of it like your dad was. You guys are more strong in telepathic abilities than Pogo is. But he heard you, but I don't think he's strong enough to really respond to you.
I thought it was, but it makes sense. Maybe he's not.
Maybe he's not what? You cut out.
He's not strong enough to speak, then maybe he's not strong enough to reply telepathically either.
So when you talk to him telepathically, he kind of winces a little, but you're not getting a lot back from him. He's just too incapacitated. He's pretty bad off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe he got shot in the chest. I said his gut, but maybe he got shot in the chest. Maybe he got shot
in the throat.
It's just in a plane crash.
That too.
I'm gonna try. Shox is gonna try the 1-2 on this guy as well. He's gonna say, from the rules and the norms, you can't break free. Then with the second punch, he's going to say, with my poetry as my weapon, and I break windy.
How How would you like him to crumble to the ground?
It was more like a kidney punch. He called me a wimp.
He's gonna double over, and the only thing holding him up is Howie's grapple at this point. He just kind of slumps into Howie's arms.
I'm gonna be like, now you can ask him your stupid questions.
Howie just drops him. And walks away.
Like to cast healing.
On them.
No. Pogo.
All right, guys. I need to find my gun here, y'all.
He'll recover 10 HP.
Who? Pogo?
Okay.
Pogo. And then I'll increase his max HP by 2, and then restore 2.
And restore 2? Okay. Group initiative error detected in module. CJS console. Any idea what that means?
Just ignore.
Consider it ignored.
Like a total of 12. Increase.
Are there any ropes on this beach?
Any rope?
Rope or net? Like on these.
There's some net around those cargo boxes you could take.
But
Okay.
it has been there a long time. It is weathered. It is aged. It's probably
wet.
not. Yeah, it's probably not super strong.
Oh, that's sweet, but it didn't hang.
Can I help you with something, Matt?
I'm looking for my
I
gun.
teleported, but it took away my token. I didn't know I could do that. So if I click on the teleport,
I'm gonna say even
double
without
click where I want to teleport,
like an
it'll teleport
investigation
me
check,
there.
you can see that
But I lost my.
it's on the other side. But where you had stored your equipment, there's
Oh.
just a huge
Gaping
void
hole.
there, a
Yeah.
gaping hole. Yeah. I don't see any reason to make you roll perception for that. It's pretty apparent that it's not there.
Done.
Hey,
You're now like
I might have
waist deep in water too. Well, maybe not there.
Might-
You're about
I
5.
have to delete my token and then give it back. Turned invisible. Teleported.
What?
Turned invisible when I
tele-
teleported.
You're doing it too.
It's done.
Oh,
Well, it's
we're
just
here now.
but
I have
also
I'd
two
like
of them.
to
Okay.
take the guns off both of these guys and their power cells.
Okay, they don't have any power cells, but you can take both guns. I need you
they're
to roll
blaster rifle.
blaster rifles. How did we decide to do this? I know we talked about it at one point, and I want to do it the way we quite a while ago that we talked about, where we roll. How many shots are in a normal cell?
It depends
Pogo's
on the
still
gun.
near death.
Huh?
Pogo's still near death after healing.
Yeah, he's stabilized, but he's gonna actually have to see a doctor. You aren't gonna be able to get him up and walking yourself.
Yeah, even if he's conscious enough to talk to you, I mean, it's just going to be just barely. He's going to be in and out of consciousness for a while.
You said they're blaster rifles?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah,
I'm
my
looking to
fourth-
see.
So they have 2 shots per.
2 shots per cell.
I'm sorry. That's I'm sorry. Blaster rifle
Sorry?
has 12.
12 shots per. Okay. So roll me two 1d12s, and that will be how many shots are left in the gun. Whatever you get, one for each gun. And then you'll have to keep track of. All right, so that gun has 11 in it.
Good job.
Wow.
Nice.
That actually
Nice.
works perfectly because they only fired one shot. That's perfect storytelling. The other guy never fired a single shot. They were both fully charged guns when they came running down the beach.
Yeah, boy.
So yeah, go ahead and put both of those in your inventory. Again, whatever you had in your inventory already, just remember you can't use it for now until you
Yeah.
find your stuff.
Sounds good.
They do also have vibro staffs on them, electro staffs.
I don't want those.
Okay, okay.
Would you like to let your brothers know that you know, never mind. You do what you.
There's some
Not your
vibro staff
responsibility,
over
Keith.
here.
I know. That's why I said I stopped talking.
I'm going to use that to wrap these guys up.
Okay.
Hmm.
The net, this net from over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also I'm going to tie it.
I'll tell you what. We're just going to drag them both. You guys can just drag them both over here and tie them up to these crates.
Not exactly what I wanted, but okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you can't do that. They have to choose to do stuff.
So I'm going to take the net. I'm going to take the net from this one then. Come over here and get these guys like on it so that I can kind of start pulling it.
Okay. I can move them back if you want. I just figured I had no way of moving the nets. I would move them.
Theater of the mind. He
Oh,
took
yeah.
some rope, he tied them up.
If we
You are a
want,
neutral party.
Shox is in character. Shox is going to say that we could take them with us since they're unconscious. That way we can get some information. And then somebody's got to pull this net. Bernie. Jake.
Jake Long.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Say what?
Spare the Dying.
He's making sure they're stable.
Oh, yeah.
The two soldiers.
No, Corey. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Soldier.
Yeah, he's standing next to the soldiers.
I see that now.
Corey and Bernie, are they unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll cast it. Limp my way over.
And since they're not here to play their characters, they'll
Realization.
remain so. You can stabilize them, but they're just dead weight till they start playing.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up those electro staffs.
Okay. And now I see. Okay, there is a option for unconscious there. It still says dead.
You got to remove the dead.
I did. Now it's plus dead. Unconscious. Okay, I'm gonna give them both one hit point. Will that make them not dead?
One looks unconscious. The other one still looks dead and unconscious.
Why can't I give him a hit point?
I would like to search them to see what organization they're with or who they are.
Okay, give me a investigation.
And what other stuff they have on. Never mind.
Yeah, they're. You were lucky to find the guns they were shooting at you with.
Can I search the ship for? Can I search the ship for our cargo, for our equipment?
You can,
Matt already did, but you can.
yeah,
I didn't hear it. I didn't.
that's fine.
It's okay.
On the right side of the ship where you guys had stashed your equipment, you can see that a whole section was torn loose and it's just gone.
Okay.
And there's nothing. I mean, you can search the ship as well. There's no guns or anything, no power cells.
No, that's okay. I was just, that's all. I didn't hear you said that earlier.
It's all right.
Yeah, that was the wing, and for our purposes, the storage unit was like just above the wing. It got ripped off along with the wing. I don't know. That way. Due south. Due south. I don't know. You don't know which way we're flying. One due south. South, north, northeast, west.
Yeah.
Well, let's start heading south yet.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. I shouldn't have said that because that's not right. But I was just talking about. I was just thinking of the overall shape of the island, but it's not the. We probably should have turned the ship around. It looks like they came in from.
Shocks is going to kind of sway and then like, catch himself. And he's going to say, guys, I really need to find a doctor. Didn't Uncle Pogo say that there was a doctor on this island?
Yes. He didn't say where though.
We got to go somewhere.
Well, let's start walking down the path that they were coming up.
I don't want to go towards where they were coming from.
Well, let's go.
I'm not like you.
Fearless. Come on, I got you, boy.
Fearless.
Oh, remind me
Awesome.
again? Who hit those guys? Took them out?
Who grappled them?
Barely.
Oh, so you like to touch other guys? Huh? I said that out of character. I was just joking.
I'm gonna ask.
That would be a very brother-like thing to say. So
I know it wouldn't be a Ramsey thing to say though. I was just kidding.
Katrina, I'm not able to
Like,
move.
you're losing your touch, bro.
I'm able to move what, babe?
Oh,
anytime you're ready to try again, let's go.
the other two characters. I was gonna just put Micah and Corey closer together. I'm not able to
Don't
move them.
move them. If they want to move them, they can.
They already said he put them in a net so they could drag them.
I thought that's what they did to the henchmen, not Corey and Bernie.
I said that for Corey and Bernie.
So they're all in nets?
Well, I'm pulling these guys, my brothers, and I told Howie and Ramsey that if we wanted to, we could take the other guys with us so that we could talk to them. But I am taking care of my brothers that are unconscious.
But I am unable to move them to put them even close to each other for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I was able to move
I think it's fine. We can use theater's mind for dragging him.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Ramsey casted force push pull, and he can't move really fast, but he wants to bring Pogo. He's just gonna like carry him with the force.
Okay, so Ramsey has Pogo.
And Shox is carrying
He's just floating.
Jack and
I can only move
Bernie.
So Sharks has the brothers, both of them.
I'm going about as fast as Ramsey is.
With his broken
10
leg.
feet.
Meanwhile, Howie's just like, how you guys doing?
Howie is not strong enough to take both of them. So Howie's gonna take one of the people who tried to
Who's that?
kill.
Okay.
You?
That's me.
And
Not neither of your names.
the other one, I don't know what he's gonna do. Just let him lay there.
You got
Yeah, I don't.
One henchman.
Ramsey's just gonna. He's gonna say, I agree with Shocks. I think we should go south.
Do you want
That's
to describe the
I
three
mean,
paths?
if they want to come up here and look at them, I'm not going to describe them from down there.
That's
Fine.
I was just
Let's
waiting.
all go up here so you can describe these paths to you.
Well, I've got descriptions for 2 of them. Katrina, you'll probably have to help me with the third one. So, over here. Wait, sorry. You guys, can you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay, so this path, it's a wooded path, and actually, let me. All of you guys roll. What, perception, investigation?
What are you trying to do?
See what you would notice about. I mean, it's not nature, just to see what you would notice about the paths and looking in that general direction.
Can I make a case for survival?
Um,
Sure.
if you've got, yeah, I mean, if it helps you, yeah.
I mean, it's not about helping me. It's just that's my nature and everything that I've done growing up.
Okay,
Well, in the last 10 years, anyway.
that's fine. Okay. Shocks and Ramsey, you know that this was the path here that the red-eyed shooter fled down and that the Goombas came from. Over here, you can see that this path seems to lead to. Can you guys see me down at the bottom of the map here now? Okay, this path leads to. It looks gravel, looks worn, and this path, Katrina. What kind of basic description?
It's smaller. It's overgrown. The middle path.
Well, wait. Well, okay. Whatever good description is what Matt's gonna see.
Okay, I'm like, why didn't you?
Well,
Okay,
because I was talking to just the 2 dummies that rolled poorly.
fair enough.
Matt, you see here,
Continue.
you're able to notice that there's hundreds, possibly thousands of vehicles have gone this way for years, but it doesn't look like there's really been any new tracks. This
Recently.
way, you're able to notice just barely above the tree line the faint wisp of smoke. You're not sure from there whether it's from a campfire or from shipwreck of
All right, guys, let's go to one in each path.
No, you'll never see each other again.
Hey, what'd you tell Keith? You can't.
I'm
We
like,
get to do whatever we want.
Nope.
begging them to split up if you do this.
Oh,
It
3
was
different paths, 3 people. They must
ground
do that on
rule.
purpose.
And this is why I wanted a ground rule. They all take you. Logistically, no.
Let's call it what it is. The new
You're all
rule.
too injured.
No splitting up.
Yeah.
After having not seen each other for 10 years, you can't bear to separate from each other now, and especially in such dire unknown situation.
I never would. I just thought
it tears your heart the idea of
No,
separating.
we're like all at full HP.
I will have a heart
split up to
attack.
find this doctor.
And you probably wouldn't survive.
Matt,
All right.
I will say,
So you said down here there's some vehicle tires that look to be like
Go
it
to
hasn't
this
been
one.
worn in a while.
in a while,
Roll
yeah.
for it. Oh,
Over here is where you saw
We're going this
the
way.
tree line, some smoke. You also, if
Where he
you
wants to go.
look to it, you get just the faintest fragrance of
Cooking food,
of
like
food
meat.
cooking in the distance. I mean,
Okay.
really far in the distance because of your incredible roll.
And what about the third one?
Thinner, overgrown, not a lot of activity. Nothing stands out.
Shocks will speak up and say, I've always had better luck with thinner and overgrown areas.
But I smell food. There's food this way.
Which way?
Over to the right. He points
There
this
you go.
way.
Yeah, we can go that
There's smoke and food smell.
way.
I will tell you too, if this helps. It, at the rate that character was running away at, and the time, the amount of time you guys have spent, unless he stopped and is waiting for you, he's gone.
Yeah. Gotta find it.
All right.
2 out of
I will,
3.
in character, Shocks will say, "Yes, I'll follow you guys."
Vote.
I'm gonna write a poem about you later.
I say we go toward the food.
Go.
Yay,
Why
we
did
did
you
one of you.
fall?
Sorry, it said to pause. You should each be able to go to the teleport pad.
I gotta activate the next scene. Give me a minute.
For our purposes, you're only carrying one of the guards with you, and then both of your brothers and Pogo.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to just remove one of them. We're just going to leave them all on this map, but just pretend like they're being dragged behind you.
We'll deal with them when it's relevant.
Mm.
We should probably pause the game so we can describe what happens.
Just so we're aware, there's no global illumination on this map either.
Woohoo! Configure lighting.
Just so you know,
It says global illumination. Let me toggle it back and forth.
Am I like in a wall or something? Because I can't see
Yeah.
anything.
You're in the trees.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Will you move
Like,
me
see?
down too? Because I'm kind of weird.
You're kind of weird.
Yeah.
I can't move you for some reason. Hold on.
Yeah, no. I can't move.
Like, hold on.
Probably just because you're in trees. Have Ramsey move out of the way a little bit.
I can't see him now because I moved.
I'm dragging, but it doesn't.
Yeah, he's like stuck. We're gonna have to just delete him and reload him.
Okay. Yep.
Are you doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
That was quick.
Can you still see?
Yes.
Okay. No, I hate when I click on a character because yeah, then I can see what they can see, but then I have to do something weird to go back to my GM vision.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do we need to like pause so we can describe crap?
I have paused. You can describe whatever you
Okay. Oh, thank you. I texted you.
want. I know.
'Cause I have a question.
Um.
As we're walking, Jox is gonna be talking out loud. He's gonna be like, my
Supposed to do
brother,
conversations.
so gimpy. I'm watching him limpy. Uh,
Gotta lean.
We should also mention, especially with Taze in his current condition. I know we just threw you on the next map, but it is you're walking for a while here. So while you were walking, the conversation came up of you guys have what? Quit texting me.
Right.
Hold on, I'm watching the two in the back row, not paying attention to the teacher. Anyways,
Oh,
Caleb,
sorry. What did you say?
like you did for Dark Nebula, I wrote a few what did you call them? Conversations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, conversation pieces.
So yeah, as you guys were walking, like I said, it actually we threw you on the next map, but it actually took you, especially with Taze's leg, probably an hour and a half or something to get to here. An uneventful hour and a half.
Dragon.
But the
Why'd
conversation
you gotta
came up
be-
if you have made any friends in the last 10 years. What kind of friendships you've developed in the last 10 years.
Wookiee.
Sounds cool.
Huh?
Cool Wookiee named No. It's all white.
A Wookiee named Snow?
Bro Wookiee.
Okay.
Sorry, you keep just cutting
So,
out.
so with you meeting a Wookiee named Snow,
Yeah, he would like throw people.
he would throw people.
Yeah, him and his brothers would like. Yeah, you don't want to be on the bad side of that group. We had these marauders come in one time. They took turns throwing them back and forth until they died.
Now this is 302 ABY. I don't know when that's one
They
shot.
live for a really long time.
It's true. I don't know when Matt's one shot was.
Oh, Matt's one shots exist outside of time.
This is a fact. I don't know.
They're all like what if of Star Wars.
Yeah, they're visions.
Star Wars visions.
Uh-huh.
They're usually
cool
pretty
guy.
good.
That's cool. Shocks is gonna say I actually joined an order of some pretty cool people. We all go around and check for artifacts, ancient civilization. I can't really say that I've gotten super close to anybody. And then I'm gonna kind of like rub my head. I don't know. Kind of hurts to think about, to be honest.
I'm just gonna avoid the conversation that the holocron doesn't want the conversation.
Tired of that blurring effect. Sorry. You guys can just see my trash in the background. I give up.
Howie's gonna
Howie, what friends did you make?
This is how we do it. Deal or no deal?
So he's gonna kind of pause for a moment and just say, I had a true love. One day I hope to get her back.
What's her name?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Come on, man, you can't just drop that and then not talk about it.
Her name is Tanichi.
Shinichi?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound chiss.
Capital E.
Nietzsche.
First.
Bro,
Gotcha.
don't ask any more. Don't ask any more questions about her because I don't have her story written up yet.
I don't want to talk about it.
I just messaged them a little bit ago and said this is the bare minimum I can give you right now, but I have some extra areas I gotta work out before next week, and that's one of them.
It's just too painful to talk about her right now.
A Wookiee, you can
That's weird.
What
okay.
And I never said she was Chiss.
yeah, what species do you think Tanichi sounds like? Matt, did you
None
pick
of.
a species or
I have not written her story up yet.
okay? I know that, but I didn't know if you even
I
had like
just made up a name, y'all.
okay.
Okay.
Respect. Tanichi is not a bad name off the top of your head.
I just don't know how to spell it.
Not a HUD issue.
Don't worry, that's my job.
All right,
I'll have to write up a story.
Sounds like a Palawick.
Tanichi sounds like an Ugnaught name.
Palawick. Palawick.
Not funny.
I did say that in character. Just so you know, it sounds like an Ugnaught name.
Well, then she's a freaking beautiful Ugnaught. Most beautiful one I've ever seen.
oh,
He said, I
Tanichi,
just made up a name.
I'll take you to the beachy.
We'll write a poem about that later. Howie.
Howie.
Please don't.
Howie and Tanichi sitting in the
It's what I
tree.
do.
Okay. Good. Now that you forced us to converse.
Yes. Yes, I'm happy.
Okay.
Katrina, are you happy?
Yeah. I'm fixing something.
Oh. Well, it's almost 1:00. What are you fixing?
Oh, that's true. It's up to you if you want to.
It's up to me or it's up to the collective you, the group of you?
Either, both.
Whatever we do, I gotta go pee. So
Okay.
I'll be back.
I honestly, I'm okay if we just call it here because
Okay.
I would think even what you are putting together will take more than
Oh
9
yeah.
minutes,
It will.
especially because Matt stepped away, which means we'll only have 7 or 8 minutes. So yeah, I say we just call Act 1 here. Hopefully we'll get at least Micah. He can miraculously wake up.
And then I'm
If Corey doesn't join after a couple weeks, they can just stash him somewhere. I don't
that's
want them to have to
fine.
drag Corey through the next 3 months or something if he never joins.
That's fine. Well, I'm sure they'll find some nice person who can babysit him for a little bit.
There are no nice people in my island. I don't know.
All right. So what's
we
the
know what
plan?
island we're on.
I'm sorry?
Do we know what?
You don't. Pogo didn't say before he. I don't know what you heard.
You can ask somebody
Well, yeah,
someday.
you can ask somebody someday. Yes.
No, you don't
But no,
recognize it.
you don't recognize the island. Pogo seemed to though, and even had he started to talk about
Some recollection of what was on the island.
which I can read to you again if you didn't catch it, or you can listen to the recording if I can figure out how to send it to you later. But
There was a doctor on the island.
Hmm.
well, I believe he was referred to as a healer, but sure, yeah,
Yeah, same thing.
for our purposes, pretty much.
There aren't many medical schools in the Star Wars universe. Couple.
Yeah, he just said, I haven't been to this particular island in a while, but I know there used to be a junk dealer here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he gave us the exact location of the island before it went
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. And a map.
And
Yep. Perfect map
Yeah.
going straight to the doctor.
That's exactly what happened.
You stash
Morning.
med packs in the trees.
All right. Well, we'll just call it here. We'll pick up from here. Hopefully, Micah can join us. Hopefully, Micah and Corey both can join us next week. But I don't
That was
know
really
about
fun.
I had fun.